Thursday, the 23rd of February. And let's give you a sense of purpose for today, because if you're looking for things to do, to put on your calendar, how about getting together with some really interesting people from across the Townsville community, learning about what they do, having a bit of fun, a few drinks, a few laughs, but also rejuvenating the art of public speaking. That is what our team at Pechakucha have been doing for 11 years across Townsville, bringing together exciting and interesting people and having them share their stories with slides. Keith Noble is part of the Pechakucha team and is with us this morning. Hello, Keith.
Oh, good morning, Michael.
Welcome back for another year.
Oh, thank you, and it's great to be back. 11 years we've been doing it in Townsville, but 20 years Pechakucha has been running around the world.
Which is the Japanese word for chit-chat, apparently. I learnt this.
Chit-chat in a crowded room.
Chit-chat in a crowded room. And it is a wonderful idea because everyone gets slides. You can't talk about those slides for too long. It's only 20 seconds and you've only got 20 slides. So that is really taking a lot of the fear out of public speaking, I think, isn't it?
That's right. It's 400 seconds to tell your story. So you really have to think about what you want to say. But it moves pretty quick, and we go through. We've got 9 presentations tonight with a beer break halfway through. So it's a social thing as well as a shared story event, because there's so much happens in this town, Townsville, that you don't know about until you get out and talk to people. So this way you can have people talk to you about what's going on in Townsville.
And you're right, we've learnt from so many really interesting people and seen so much as well with the slides. That's also been a great deal of fun. So it's always nice when there's a guest who's got a lot of visual things to share, including the guest you brought in this morning, because Luen Warneke is someone who is passionate about getting out into the great outdoors of North Queensland, has a website, has a great passion for all of that, loves to get out, go walking and adventure travelling. Luen, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm great. It's a great day.
I can imagine. For some people, finding 20 slides to talk about their topic, they might be searching a bit. For you, is it the opposite? You've got to whittle it down to just 20, and you've got so many amazing pictures of our region.
I do have so many amazing pictures, and I could talk for ages. But I had to whittle it down a little bit, find the best parts of Townsville.
Now, it's not just bushwalking and doing a calm trek in nature for you. You like to get a little bit adventurous. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm a multidisciplinary adventurer. I love to go whitewater paddling, rock climbing, abseiling, and hiking, of course. There's so much to do here all year round.
And even you can do, bike hiking as well. Tell me what this is.
So bikepacking is pretty much like backpacking.
Yeah.
But you put your bags and everything on your bike frame, and then you can ride single track through the mountains. We're actually doing a trip to New Zealand at the end of this year and doing the Old Ghost Road in New Zealand, which is the longest single track in New Zealand, the Old Ghost Road. Yeah.
Wow. So the bike goes everywhere with you. What happens if you get to a waterway, if you're going down a river or something like that? Is there something that, works for that too?
Yeah. So a pack raft, it's about 2 kilos and it rolls up into a size of an Nalgene bottle. You can then do bike rafting, which is where you strap your bike onto the top of your pack raft and then raft down the river.
It's a wonder you've ever got time to stay at home. You do so many exciting things. What do you love about North Queensland's natural locations?
Well, within 30 minutes of the CBD, we can go to any national park in any cardinal direction. So that's north, south, east, and west. And we're ideally located at the border of the wet tropics. We have the arid lands down to the south and west, but we also have the Great Barrier Reef out to the northeast.
And is that what your presentation is about tonight?
Basically, yes. Yeah, talking about all the different trips to be had and all year-round adventure.
Oh, it's going to make us very envious there, Keith, watching all these great slides from Luen, but maybe inspiring us to get out and explore too. Is that your hope?
Well, it's always our hope that people get inspired from Pechakucha, because, tonight we've got Luen talking about the land, but we've also got some great presentations on water and the Great Barrier Reef and coastal waters. we have a presentation, a secret presentation by a secret agent who's at work in Townsville. I can't tell you more about it. You will just have to come along tonight and find out.
Will this secret person be able to reveal their identity on stage, or will they be behind a curtain?
No, it will be a big reveal. on
Okay, a
stage,
big
Michael.
reveal.
Yes.
Exciting. And the part of the fun too is the diversity, as you say. Like there's all sorts of different guests that you get. You get artists, you get people who work in government and business, and all sorts of things that share their stories. at
Yeah,
Pechakucha.
yeah, science and arts all mixed up with individual stories. And we've got a great story too. Dave Dudley, who started a remarkable organisation in Townsville, Tidy Up Townsville. And what one person has done in a relatively short time is remarkable. It's a great story. It's a real Townsville story.
It is, and Dave is a great North Queenslander, so wonderful to celebrate him with the Pechakucha. Where's it all happening? What time do we need to be there?
It's happening at the Heritage Exchange. You can get in there at 6 o'clock, but the talks start at 6:30 sharp.
All right. So, and I know you have an emphasis on fun too. So people can have drinks, they can, have food, and it's all, it's not like a university lecture, is it, Keith?
Not at all. It is a fun night out. It's family friendly, so we have people from 8 to 83 coming along. As you say, there's food there. It's a social atmosphere. $5 at the door, which is helps just run this show that we've been doing for 30 volumes.
Yeah.
This volume 30. We feel like we're growing up. 30 is that number where you go, ooh, I'm not a teenager anymore.
Exactly. None of that adolescent behaviour. Might even need a birthday cake for tonight. That is exciting stuff. Pechakucha at the Heritage Exchange from 6 o'clock. Keith, well done. It's looking forward to another big year of Pechakucha and bringing in some fantastic guests. Luen, thank you for sharing your story as well. I have to ask though, we've just talked about how Pechakucha makes public speaking fun and takes away a lot of the fear, but there is still that element of, I'm standing in front of a crowd. For you, what's more nerve-wracking, an entire rock climb or standing in front of a group of people?
Oh, probably the group of people, yeah.
Because I don't know how you do it with all, the rock climbing and some of that adventure stuff. That's incredible stuff.
There is a mental element to it as well, yes.
So you just say, I'm gonna conquer this mountain. I'm gonna conquer this river or something like that.
Yeah, well, you're so focused on the what are you doing at the same time, like so you don't die, that you don't worry about your nerves so much.
That is the best quote of the day. Focused on so much so you don't die. Yeah, that's basic, isn't it? It boils it down to the basics. I love it. Look, thank you so much for coming in this morning. Well done with all the work that you are doing. Just remind us of your website too, if people are checking you out.
It's wanderstories.space, WANDER.
Okay, and find out what Luen is doing in the great outdoors of North Queensland. Luen Warneke, one of the guests in Pechakucha tonight. Keith Noble, looking forward to a big year. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Always good to see you.
Thank you, Michael.
Learn the art of the chit-chat. Who knows, you might be inspired to put your hand up and have your own go at some stage as well. And you might have some very interesting slides and photos that you can share with everybody later on this year as Pechakucha continues. It is Thursday, the 23rd of February. Well, we were talking before about birthdays. Pechakucha, their 30th event happening tonight. That's pretty exciting.